Hello and welcome to English class of Standard 11th. We were doing emails. We have already completed explanation part of emails. Now we will be doing brainstorming. Before starting brainstorming, let's do the summary of what we have learned till now. Let's see the summary of what we have learned about emails till now. Email or electronic mail is used to send messages by electronic means from one computer user to one or more recipients via a network. Advantages of email. Let's see what are the advantages of email. Very quickly, we can distribute the message almost instantly. We can send the message at low cost. The operating principle of email is relatively very simple. We can send email at a time to many of them. It is environment friendly. We do not have to waste paper for sending emails. So all these are the advantages of sending email over paper mail. Among the many usages of emails, one very important usage is application for a job. Sending an application with a resume. Let's understand some of the basics for this. Email template for formal emails to send to the employers. Let's see how the format of sending email is to send it to the employers. This is the basic template. You can change it or modify it as per the situation requires. First one is you have to mention the subject. A brief subject line should be there, like application for HR executive and so on. Second is salutation, example, sir, dear sir, madam. Third one is main body, and fourth is closure, that is close. You can write in that email signature, first name and your last name, then email address and phone number. Next is how to Cc and Bcc properly. This we have seen it. Let us revise it. Cc means the carbon copy. It means that the addressees in the block will get the copy of the email. BCC means the blind carbon copy. The addresses in the block will also get a copy of email, but their names will not be listed in the headers that the recipients see. The CC and the BCC tools are very tricky. Sometimes they are useful, but if used improperly, they can be problematic. So we should use these tools CC and BCC in emails properly. Let's see what should be included in the main body of the resume. It should have 3 paragraphs. First paragraph should have the reason for your mail, where you came to know about the job, etc. and also mention the job title. In the second paragraph, your most important qualifications which are relevant for the job in brief should be written. Also write what skills you have to offer to the employer. Only the main points should be written. The details will follow in the CV. The third paragraph. Third paragraph should be the concluding paragraph. Conclude your email by thanking the employer for considering you for the position. Indicate that you are eager to meet him. Here we have the difference between resume, CV and biodata. One by one we will see the difference between resume, CV and biodata. A resume, the first point of resume is it is a summary of one's education, skills and employment when applying for a job. Maybe 1 or 2 pages the resume will be. CV is more detailed than the resume. It may be 2 or 3 pages or even longer. Biodata, it is an old-fashioned word for resume or CV. Second one, it does not list down all the details of a profile but describes only some specific skills needed for that particular job for which the person is applying. For CV, it lists out all the details, all the skills, the job, position held, degrees, etc. in the chronological order. The focus is for biodata, the focus is on personal particulars like date of birth, gender, religion, race, caste, nationality, residence, marital status, etc. Third one is written. Resume is written in the third person to appear objective and formal and is easily readable. A CV highlights the general talents of the candidate rather than the specific skills for a particular position. Biodata, educational qualifications and experience are listed chronologically. Right from the beginning it is listed. A resume is a French word meaning summary. CV, it is a Latin word, it means the course of life. And biodata, mostly used in India, it is not in international markets where caste, religion, etc. are not asked by the employers. So this is the difference between resume, CV and biodata. This should be kept in mind while applying for the job. In short, we can summarize biodata, CV and resume in such a way. A biodata, CV or resume gives an outline of your background, your skills, your education and your experience so that a potential employer can acquire important information about you at a glance and then ascertain how you can contribute to the company's success. A biodata CV resume is more than just a document, it is a tool for marketing yourself. So it is important as it is the first contact between you and your potential employer. We begin with the brainstorming part. Activity 1. Write an email to your friend who has not contacted you for a long time. Use the hints or language support from the text to compose your email. Here we have given you the example of the email. You can make use of the language and also you can make use of the hints given in this email and write the email to your friend who has not contacted you for a long time. Hi Pushpa, where are you? You seem to have vanished from the face of the earth. I was busy with my standard 10th exams, aptitude test, etc. And in this way you are going to write, you just go through the email and you just find out how you can make use of this language and write email to your friend. First activity of activity 2 is browse through the net and find out various types of emails and their formats. This you have to do it by yourself by surfing through internet. The second activity of activity 2 is create your email account on any one of the email service providers. Now Gmail, Yahoo, Rediff, all these they provide email services. From any one of them you can make your own email and send at least 3 to 4 emails to your contacts. You can send it amongst yourselves the emails. So do these activities by yourself. Let's see what is activity 3. Given below is the list of words used to develop a CV or a resume. Prepare a CV or a resume of your own. Some hints are given to you. You have to make CV or resume for yourself. Start with personal information, name, address, telephone or email, then nationality, date of birth, marital status. Second one is work experience. Experience, occupation, position, internship. If you are doing that, you have to mention it. In such a way, you have to make the resume for yourself. Assuming that you are going to apply for a job, you have to make a resume of your own. Education qualification is the next one. Personal skills and competencies that you have to write. So all these points are to be used to make a CV or a resume and you have to send it for a job. So this is the hint how you are going to make a resume of your own. Assuming a person, Manasvi Raut, we have made the resume. You can go through it, just see how it is made. Personal information, begin with the name Manasvi R. Raut, address is given, telephone, email and date of birth. In this way, you too have to follow your own personal details and you have to make a resume of your own. Nationality, marital status, then education qualification or education and training should be written in such a table format. Then other qualifications, whatever other qualifications are there in you have to write it. Work experience, you can write it. Personal skills and competency. Then lastly, computer skills, that is the additional qualification if you have it. All these things you have to make a resume in such a format while sending it through email. Just go through it and make sure you know how to make a resume of your own. Activity 4, the second one of activity 4 is multinational companies expect a different type of professional CV. Browse through the net to gather information about it. Multinational companies, the companies that are working in other countries internationally. So these companies, they want a particular CV of a particular format. Just go to the net and just find out what kind of CV do they expect. You are going to learn about the CV that is needed for the multinational companies. Just browse it and get aware of the CV that is needed by the multinational companies. Here we come to an end with the brainstorming part of emails. In our next class, we will be learning a new topic. Thanks for watching. Meet you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.